Yeah, on my priest, I don't care if it's not this, but that's the staff I want to get on them. Wearing that, the tier 5.
Hey, remember guys,
It's
teleport.
so pretty.
Ooh, yeah.
Use the portal guide.
And then when you teleport, it's right.
Yeah, that staff plus tier 5 looks awesome.
Oh, we doing essence
Yeah.
first?
You gotta go the same way to get to both of them. Remember, you either hang a left or a right once you get through this hall.
Don't forget if you die, repair.
No one died.
I know it was a joke.
I still took 23 silver worth of damage somehow.
Man, everyone rolled
Fire.
aspect on that helm.
That last fire snuck up on all of us.
Grant's walled on the helm aspect.
The one that was literally right behind us. Kind of
Yeah, it just snuck right into us.
That was
Like, what the
fucking
crap?
Alright, so also, if you teleported, don't forget to change your neck.
Yeah, I was say change your neck.
Hold on, I grab my.
Oh, shoot, I forgot my shadow resist gear.
Yep, that's what I was grabbing.
Yeah, make sure you got your shadow resist.
Anybody still at the stone for summon?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll quickly harvesting back to grab my shadow resist.
Yeah, anybody that else, let's get in here. Let's start pulling some trash. Remember, we're pulling this back into the hall.
Alright, sorry, let me do the other.
Alright, toss a sparrow summon.
Let me get that fresh might.
I mean, you got 25
And-
seconds.
For the helm, we have Forgotten Conqueror. Paladin equals Warlock, so Gratz Grim.
Alright, guys, incoming. Get ready.
Or Protection Paladin equals Warlock there.
Is that that's not the helm with the wings, is it? Something else?
It is.
Guys, come on.
Yeah, tiny wing.
Spar, you coming?
Yep, I just had to grab my shadow resist gear. I had a summon already.
Remember, the Bone Chewer Blade Furies drop threat. Be careful.
Grab some gear grim on your hideous helmet.
It's worth it.
Oh, loot did it.
Loot's free. Pass on it.
Did you change it?
I'm in here.
Hunter had come back, poured in.
I'm running in. Oh,
Must
duh.
have been too far away.
Sorry, Simon. Thank you.
Hey, everybody pass on that.
I think I did that last week.
What drop?
It's a sapphire. Or gem.
It's green.
Emerald.
Best slot.
Yeah, you hunters and your run speed.
Don't stand in poison. Preston is just standing there in the poison.
Adding my meters.
Man, I'm looking forward to Rat and Lich King when I can ghost swap indoors.
Alright, looks like Grim and Dell got the 2 emeralds.
Yeah, you just traded him, Anthony.
That, and, you know, Ghost Wolf is instant cast for everybody. Not just talented enhancement.
Where's Livid?
Dead.
I'm still in combat. I can't. I can't.
We're still in
Don't-
combat, guys.
Still in combat.
How many
Even trade.
badges? How many badges are
Yeah,
the top
nice one.
gems now? Is it 25?
I don't know. You can get gems with badges?
Yeah, I think so.
15 in next phase, not this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this phase you get Primal Nethers and Vortexes.
Alright, stack up. At the fires.
There's 2 sets of fires.
Gah!
The far ones.
Pick
Stack up.
either.
reset the groups when you have a chance.
Got it, Breezy?
I got it.
I kind of want to see the meteor hit Swift.
It did.
No, that was the firebolt or whatever. That's the meteor.
The comet's the one that hurts, right?
Yeah, that's the hard hitting one.
No, fiery comet is the small one, I believe. Meteor is the big one. It splits the damage between everybody again.
Thinking with a harpoon hand, it's kind of hard to go to the bathroom.
He uses a bidet.
Alright, we got everybody here now, right?
Everybody's here? Yeah.
Everyone except Ari.
Ooh, reliquary first.
24 man in this again?
No, Ari's coming on his warrior.
Sweet.
Mages, moon and green.
Someday I'll get these packs on, I swear.
Alright, kill moon. Or skull.
Yeah, I swapped over to my tank there too early. Well, my big gear.
Ooh. Damn. Oh, baby.
Congrats to the next person. Again.
Could be already rolling. 95, rolling strong. Alright, everybody buff up here.
99.
Damn, 99.
What?
Does that count?
No.
Please.
Show.
Please.
Alright,
Del just did what I did last time.
Art, give me a
Oh,
new might.
I'm gonna rebuff everybody.
Are we rolling on that?
Yeah, it's gonna come up later like normal.
Yeah, we're just good enough.
You wasted a 99.
I know.
Off.
Yeah, well, I wasted a 90 on the frickin' tier helm that I know is prio to a warlock, so I'm just all in it today.
Well, you know, gotta try.
And now when you roll actually 4, you can roll like a 2.
Hopefully, people will feel bad for me, and they'll just pass it to me.
No.
We'll get our helms eventually.
It's just
Alright,
a unanimous.
I won the staff off Kale, and it got prior to the guy who quit a week later.
Ready check, Grim,
That's rough.
food. Anybody need anything?
We will need fresh shadow resist, right?
Who?
Yeah. Let's get a fresh shadow resist, only got a minute 30.
Yeah, remember we ain't stopping, so you need buffs to last the entire fight.
Yeah. I mean, we're stopping enough to get mana and hopefully not pulling extras in again.
Did we ever try going over to that crack in the far corner?
Hey,
Yeah.
click.
Sure, we'll run to the far wall this time. I don't think it matters.
I don't think it does either, but it's worth trying.
Well, over there, you won't get the ones from above that respawn.
Yeah, but there's still some that respawn over there.
But you're a little bit further down as well. So if everybody's stacked up properly, nothing will come down that end.
All right, let's get the signs off. All right, everybody ready? Pull timer. No, let's go.
Damn it! I macroed a pull timer, not even let me use it.
Just because you said that, no.
Remember, no DPS. Just run through.
Let the tanks run through and grab everything, and everybody else just run like along the wall. You won't get hit by all the AoE.
Well, you'll get some of it, I guess.
Go for 2 for down.
Hey guys, come over here.
Yeah, crack in the wall. Everybody move down. Recall totems.
Alright, get your mana.
Okay, come down to the crack. Come down to the crack.
Alright,
Type of
Bitter,
big-
Bitter, you need mana.
Can't he need faster, dude?
Nope, got twos too.
You're standing a little too high up.
I didn't get a whisper. Alright, we're going after this one. Alright, let's go. Me, Heart, then Walled. DPS, stay at max range.
Are we heroing when?
Phase 3 usually.
Yeah, I think it was phase 3 last time.
Alright, Heart.
It went back on you for some reason.
I'm at the max range. Like, I'm next to the bear.
I got it, I got it.
Heart down.
I didn't take much extra damage.
You're that good.
Alright, Walled.
Damn, Heart, that was quick.
Oh my god, I have 114 health.
Run away.
Holy shit.
Quick, Heart, don't get sneezed on.
Alright, stack up. Remember, interrupts here are what's important. I'll call out when Deaden is coming. Don't interrupt Deaden. Get your mana.
Damage reflect.
kicking my own ass.
Do you mind?
Watch yourselves, I'm shocked.
Lisi.
Deaden.
Might need Lisi up for the others.
Spirit shocked again. Deaden in 3.
Do you want to go ahead and pull Lisi up?
We didn't interrupt the spirit shock.
Self, use yours.
Hunters, feign death if you can. I can't threat when I'm shocked 3 times.
Well, we can give you threat.
Good, next.
Yeah.
Grimstone, no more tongues.
That one I just missed.
Seconds till 0 mana.
Shit.
It happens. Alright. Let's make sure we get this next dead and get him dead.
Dead in 5.
Get your health stones ready.
Yeah, if you have anything that can heal yourself, heal yourself.
Holy shit. We got one shot.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I was spirit shocked probably 6-7 times.
Keep that alive, guys.
3% health.
We're all out of mana.
Yeah, I can't be spirit shocked that many times.
If we can down it, I can de-res the tank. Or you just want to wipe it?
No, just wipe it up.
I don't think we can want 60,000 before they kill us all.
Alright, run back in.
Come on, kill me. There we go.
What do we have? 9 classes that can interrupt spells?
Yeah, some of us are overlapping though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and
I
when,
mean,
when
that-
Warlock died, we lost our tongues.
So yeah, like, hey, after the next spirit shot, call it out. Say, I got the next one. Like, you guys all have voice. You can all use it. It's too much of a rotation. There's too many to try and, like, specify who's going to get which one and try and do it in order. And yeah, once Grim dies, they come quick.
Yeah, I got a spirit shot for 20k.
Is your shaman dropping the grounding totems?
Grounding totems do anything?
Can they absorb spirit chunk?
They
I don't
can?
know. Try it.
I'll try it.
Basically, if he spirit shocks, it's cut, and your grinding totem doesn't go away, then it can't be done.
That would really cheese this up if they worked. You have 5 totems.
It works on Solarian or Arcane Missiles.
I just hate that it keeps interrupting our channels.
Yeah, so I mean, Listly and Simon are still the 2 primaries, and then all the other shamans are secondary after that, and then the mages.
The thing about enhance is there's like I want to say a 12% chance of it being resisted, so it's not totally reliable.
Yeah, and I mean that's one of those instances where sure, if two people try and interrupt it at the same time, hopefully, you know, numbers say it will get interrupted. Yeah, I don't know. I assume warriors. I assume it's not 12% for warriors.
I think pummel is a 10-second cooldown. I want to say.
Yeah, it's not as quick, but I don't think it has that big of a chance to miss.
A rogue with PvP gloves is pretty much like the ideal, because they can interrupt every single one on their own.
All right, let's get rebuffed.
We're missing Mark for a while, then whatever.
Yeah, that's true, Simon. Also, like I said, you can all you have to do is after the next spirit shock or the last spirit shock, if you just want to call out next, then we will assume that you are getting it, and then if for some reason it doesn't work, hopefully somebody else gets it. I assume Pippi and Hard or not. Yeah, okay.
No, I'm right here. I'm doing buffs. I'm good.
Alright, as soon as Livid's ready, we'll go. Livid Grim. Grim, you good?
Yeah, yeah. Didn't I click ready?
Yeah, but you're way back there. Alright, let's go.
Sorry.
Nice misdirect.
Alright, stack on the crack. Drink, drink, drink.
Somebody said crap.
Those hunter pets.
Alright, we got those two coming down, maybe. Yep, got him.
Yep.
Better, you either have too much mana, or we need to teach you how to chug.
For a dwarf, Bitter can't chug.
Alright, let's go.
Keep chugging on.
Unless it's a stout.
Yeah, we're good. I think we're good, right? They're not coming?
It's combat.
No,
Yeah,
good.
we're in combat with Reliquary.
Alright, Joe, you ready for me?
Yeah.
Alright, come in.
Oh, Hart, you're cutting it close, bud.
I didn't want to move back and drag him away from Wald.
Ellie's when you hear me call out that I'm doing it, feel free to join me with it, because mine could get resisted.
Damn it, level 11.
I'll take next.
Good.
Misdirect?
Dead and coming.
You got it.
I'll take next.
Go next.
Can't get this one, somebody get it.
Dead and 10.
Go next.
Dead in 3. Don't kick this. Don't kick. Don't kick.
I'll take this one. Somebody get it. I'll get this one.
Does the grounding totem work?
I don't think so. I've been spirit shocked 2 or 3 times.
Dead and 5.
Go next.
Should be the next one.
Yeah, don't kick. Don't kick. All right, let's finish them off.
Go next.
I'll take this one.
Go next.
Okay. Somebody get it. Good.
All right,
Good job, guys.
Heart, grab it. I'll tone it off of you. Once I have it, one of the hunters give me a misdirect too.
Mind your threat, but we are gonna do hero here.
Give 10 seconds at the start before DPSing.
Hunters that have misdirect call out when you're doing it.
Hunter just did his.
So I think you got it first.
Oh yeah, I did. My bad.
Guard did his misdirect.
Best time to do the misdirect is when he does that plus threat.
Snick down.
What was the boss?
Not bad. Man, I'm getting tired of seeing that torch, eh?
Ooh, torch. Look, a Pally healing helmet. Again.
Shiny.
I drank a health pot right when he died.
That's alright, I used my neck. So I take the health pot over the neck.
So what do you think is better for enhancement shaman, the torch or the soul cleaver?
For PvP?
Yeah, for like a two-handed weapon.
Generally it's whatever has the most strength, I would think, right?
Well, attack power is what,
They get 2 attack power per strength.
yeah, but
Or-
there are items that they have no like super special thing from strength. It's just they get 2 attack power. So if you actually have more attack power on a weapon than the strength, it's better just for flat attack power.
I would take the one that looks the best.
I would guess torch.
And torch has haste and crit on it. And that's
Oh, haste
really
is nice.
The
The
torch.
answer is
or
always haste.
Yeah, the cleaver has armor pen.
Oh, that's not bad either.
I don't know how to weigh that.
Yeah, I'm not
Right.
sure how valuable armor pen is for
When I
shaman.
think of shamans, I just think of axes.
Yeah, that's orcs though.
Dre and I are definitely maces.
Draenei's maces.
Hey, Crimson. Heart, have you hit up Ari?
How about what?
Have you hit up Ari?
No.
Arieti?
Meat, sniff meat
Arietti's still in
spots.
Hypel.
What?
I can message him.
Yeah, a wizard doesn't like show up late, you know. And stuff.
Alright, sheep, moon, and green, if you can. Remember the Blood Furies drop threat, so watch out. Don't stand in the green. Somebody pick that up.
I got it.
You do?
Well, when you taunt it.
I didn't taunt that.
You're just that damn good.
Oh, I'm pulling it. They're at 50%.
Do it. I'm good.
Are they coming? All right, same thing, Wald. You got X.
fun to pull them when they're almost dead.
It's fun for me.
I'm gonna need some mana though after this one.
And a reload UI too.
Just pop a darker in there, Heart. You got health today.
They're on cooldown. My mana pot and my rune are on cooldown.
Don't worry, it's a single. Stack up.
I go like 20 or 30 dark runes a raid.
Yeah, you're crazy.
It looks like it's a stomp charge.
Alrighty, says he's coming after they finish Archimon.
They started in Hyjal today, right?
Yeah, I had Lepos Hydra.
Something must have happened.
They just finished Asgalar.
I wonder if it bugged on them.
Pew 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 pew. We're gonna get both groups. Watch.
I'm watching.
Shield of Dirt.
Oh! Called it, coach.
Of course, when I don't
Alright,
stop
well, I'll grab the two littler guys.
Stack on Behemoth.
Tank out.
Top lay a hand.
I got booted out, and then I got charged. That's not fair.
I called it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, they actually pulled before I even hit him with the bow. Alright,
So it's
everybody's
Heart's fault.
favorite.
He jinxed us.
Maybe Heart secretly pulled them all.
I knew.
He's channeling his Shield of Dirt powers.
Alright, let's do a ready check for buffs. Let me get a fresh Might Heart.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Everybody knows their groups. You looked at the document.
I haven't. I'm opening it up right now.
Breezy, you want to go over it?
Sure. Check that document out that I edited so detailed this week.
Okay, got it.
You see which group you're in? Super simple.
The damn document.
Oh, just say it. It's Star is Breezy, Sniff, Flanny, EO, Grim. Circle is Torshock, Ash, Dell, Hunter, Livid. Diamond is Dome, Aspara, Pippi, Baby, and Kim. Does Ash normally do it?
No, she's usually with us.
We're short this week, so we need her.
Alright. Ash, when just watch Circle. When Circle runs to the waterfall, run with Circle to the waterfall.
Okay, you got it.
Somebody else will just have to keep the tank alive.
Why don't I change with Ash? This is bitter, I'm not in one.
Alright, good plan. Bitter, you are now with Ash. Or in Ash.
Breezy, you're fired.
What?
Circle.
Circle.
You're a circle.
Circle group.
You're with the rest of those Shadow Priests. We're all gonna cry for about 10 seconds.
All right, normal plan. It'll be Wald main tanking Heart to start off, then Wald, then me ideally. Watch threat. Try and stay below all 3 tanks ideally. This is a threat management and a Fel Rage. If you have Fel Rage, pop all your defensives, turn the guy, and bring him to the waterfall.
We hero on first Fel Rage.
Sure. Yeah, Kim here with Diamond. Alright, let's get in position.
Oh, we start off the star.
Yeah, go star, circle, Diamond. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, I just popped my flat.
Misdirect to Utah?
No, Heart.
Okay.
Ash, what are you doing over here? Don't stand in front of Gertog, he cleaves. Which is why we gotta turn him.
Wanted to try out a new shield or something?
Me?
No, I just wasn't paying attention.
Alright, Heart, you ready?
Always ready.
Alright, Yogard, misdirect Heart, let's go.
Diamond group, careful, you're pretty far away.
Alright, who misdirected me?
Not me.
Somebody did.
I was just trying to help you chase.
Trust me, I don't need it. I start off slow.
Mine's up. Who do you want?
I just got punted for some reason.
Grim
Yeah,
and
that's
Planny, you've got 2.
that's the threat drop Heart.
Star group to the back.
I can go. Grim can
Circle to the back.
Alright, Wald, I got 12 stack.
I have 2 stacked.
You want to take over?
Fel Rage is on.
Hero.
Alright, it's on Heart. Or it's about to be on Heart. It's on Heart? Yeah.
Yeah, it's on me.
Can we get wisdom up?
We're missing our ret pally.
It's up. It's up.
Star group's back in after this.
Circle can stay. We never took it.
Oh, okay. Well, make up our mind. Looks like
Star it is
Dude,
then.
I'm
Yeah, I
way
don't
down on
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your threat. You had like double me and Wald's threat for a while.
circle.
Well,
in.
when I have Fel Rage, I have it.
Oh, you got Fel Raged?
Yeah.
I missed that part.
Yeah, that's how I was tanking.
I still have 18 stacks, so yeah, Wald, you need to take over.
Can Heart get some misdirects?
Misdirect Wald.
in 7 seconds.
Misdirect Wald.
Does melee need to just stop her?
Alright, I just got punted. It's on Wald.
Target you.
Punts are
Live
working
and
nice.
fade.
Yeah, if you got misdirects, throw them on Heart.
Diamond
Get it
group
up there
in.
fast.
Diamond group in.
Through my 90.
Where's the
I used
star?
mine.
Star.
Oh, group's already in here.
It's on the fire elemental? No.
Circle
Let's
next,
go
right?
ahead. Circle, I guess. We'll do it.
It's on Simon. Turn him.
Big heals on Simon.
Simon's popped.
Pump, pump, pump.
Kill Simon.
Gotta say Simon says first.
Alright, back on Wald. Turn it. Nice work, Wald.
Star to the back. Circle.
Yeah, there's no way I'm catching up on threat, guys. Sorry.
Diamond.
We're good. I'm gonna overtake Wald when he's ready.
I'm at 8 stacks.
Alright, you're good then. Let's know
Star.
when you get 10.
Circle.
Fell rate, spread out.
Just hit 10 and got pumped.
Alright, heal hut. Bell rage on Ash.
On Ash.
Ash,
Ash, go to the waterfall.
Over here, babe.
Nope, the other one.
Turn him around. There you go. Head to the water.
Now heal yourself.
No, she might miss period dodge and shit.
It's over. We got it.
She's over here screaming.
You got this, Ash.
Nice work, guys.
We didn't lose anybody to Fell Rage today.
Keep healing though.
Yeah.
There's blow
please.
still up.
Oh, dude. Moby's gonna be pissed.
Sit and eat. Sit and eat.
He like wing clips you for a few seconds when he enrages you. Is that right? Like I couldn't move.
You get stuck for a couple seconds, yeah. Yes, upgrade.
Damn, it's nice, Bill.
All right. Up the stairs to the right.
Hey, Hearth, do you have that one yet?
I do.
Oh.
I have, and dude, Moby's pissed because the boots and the belt are the only he doesn't have, and we had 3 boots drop and now 2 belts. So I mean, I'm gonna take that belt as an off spec to
Apparently the
swap DPS and tank.
The warrior belt hasn't dropped for the other 2 raids either, and I think I got mine really early.
Yeah, well, yours was on the first week.
Hey, don't feel bad. Previous raid leader went all the way to just 2 weeks ago with the shield from Karazhan. Could never get the girl shield.
Yeah, that would suck. I mean, at that point, I think I would probably have to get like a gladiator one.
Funny thing is, like, I got the Groll shield, my brother got 2 Groll shields, every other person in the guild had a Groll shield, except for the 2 tanks in our raid.
Alright, we ready for the first pull?
I'm coming.
We're coming into the hall. Get ready, Heart.
Oh, great.
Don't kill your friends.
Breeze is over here healing the other team.
So am I.
I fixed him.
Someone fear?
I was trying to get my cyclone out.
I feared his ass.
You fear Ash.
Good, twofer.
Can we get by and not pull the middle? Guess
I
we
mean, it's loot.
Ring.
can.
Really a ring?
Yeah, I don't think. Nah, they don't have a ring. Let's go.
Are you sure? What if they have a ring?
I asked them.
What happened to the Carbola rings? They used to drop a lot. Darn it.
Yeah, I did slash inspect. They don't have it.
Y'all better not be full of shit.
We pulled.
Overruled me.
Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Into the corner. Come help. I can't believe I didn't pull the pack in the middle.
Eight guards running around in Maserati now. It wasn't me that paid him.
Can't skip this pack. They don't like it.
That thing was upset with you, Kay.
Where's Bitter?
I
Did you make friends?
yeah.
I'm coming to get you.
I went the wrong way.
Did you cast Shadow Word Death?
Well, there's your problem. That always helps.
Hey, Del, you should be able to mind soothe those.
Oh shit, save me!
Alright, I got aggro. I'm dragging him to the group.
Run, Aspara!
Ooh, loot.
What are you guys doing back there?
Who loot the death?
Bitter was going back to, or sorry, Del was going back to res Bitter and aggroed someone.
Oh crap.
At this rate, we should have just let Bitter run.
Honestly, don't know how I
Oh, that hurt.
What?
Kick the
What?
bait.
Yeah.
What?
Well, pick him up.
How? What the?
Wald's here to save the day.
That host fucked us up.
I mean, I only had heals from Life Bloom, but yeah. I got hit for
I was polymorphed.
43, 57, 58.
Are you guys getting your ass kicked by one mob?
No.
It was 3.
Slightly better.
What did that host do to the freaking?
But it was primarily 1 doing the smashing. Are you good back here now?
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, was it melee reflect?
we pulled.
What? What is left to pull?
A lot.
Oh, we're fucked. Bitter.
Oh my god. Can we
Now
just...
we're good.
Some of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, fuck
We're-
it, let's
we're
just summon
good.
them.
Pats. What is
The ones that we didn't pull are now patrolling around the room,
Yeah,
and we keep getting in the wrong.
let's go. We
way
got
of it.
we got Grim. Just zone in the front, go heal, and let us know. Or repair.
Yeah, type 1, 2, 3. I'll summon you after.
It would have worked, except for the pats.
Egon, this reminds me of the time you tried to drill a hole in your head.
That would have worked if you didn't stop me.
Oh, nice. That's got to be one of the most quotable movies ever.
Painful thought.
I said what I heard.
There's a gem there.
I literally
You know-
just another plus bucket the other day.
Del, Bitter, you know what was sad? I just resed you guys and there's no damage.
We appreciate it, even though you're too slow.
I do that all the time. Gotta say it right though.
This is why I shouldn't do nice things. I went back for Bitter and I got killed.
Never do nice things.
True.
Do things for money though.
Oh, 100%.
It is true.
Alright, give us a 1, 2, 3 once you're in, Cat.
I already did. Oh.
No. Yeah, Ari.
Cat of the West.
I'm summoning now.
Everything.
Oh,
Did you get mind control? Yes.
I couldn't
far
get
are
my
you guys?
cyclone off in time.
I'll get you right after Del.
Ported right into a bunch of fire.
They took my
Don't worry, I dispel a hero off.
Yeah, me too, yeah. Fuck those guys.
How far are you guys in?
We're trying to get
like
to Mother Shiraz, but
yeah,
we're
like
having
halfway to Shiraz.
halfway to Mother Shiraz, but some people won't stick with the group.
cough cough bitter.
Not mother.
I
Alright.
asked you to come get me.
Let's try and not pull the extras here. Let's stick back from the entrance.
I'll never
late.
do a nice thing to that damn dwarf ever again.
Here they come.
I'm not up there.
Last time.
Thanks for coming and helping us, Ari.
Yeah, no problem.
You got shadow resist, right?
Sure.
That reminds me, I didn't even think to bring anything. So I don't have any shadow resist potions or anything.
Well, eventually we have to be self-reliant.
Alright, grab those out of the bank.
I'm already on the way over.
You got your neck. You can go get it, Ted.
Somebody taunt him.
I'll just be that one guy that tries to parse without any shadow res.
You mean Eogard?
Yeah.
Nobody's counting on a flask of resistance, right?
Not since I made my own new gear.
If you are, Grim has 5 on him.
From my own potions.
You want to pick her up?
Sure. Talking about the pat?
I already got.
And if I'm still short, I just need another Heart of Darkness and I can make some new gear.
Well, we have plenty of hearts right now.
No, there's only one of me.
Which is plenty.
Well, I am short, but if you give me a flask, I'm still gonna be indoors.
I'm big.
That's not what she said.
Big again.
Big Torshock.
He's tiny. I shrunk. It's all over.
Hold out.
Crimson.
I was in the pool.
Is that 3 tonight? 4?
It's called shrinkage.
3.
Oh, we got the next group.
Blame that on Livid.
I'm the guy doing his job. You must be the other guy.
Alright, did we get Ari yet? Is he here?
I am right outside. I should be there in like 2 minutes.
Alright, we'll summon you after this next pack. Alright, summon on Cat Bus.
Warlock no
Zoning.
summit?
Zoning in 3, 2,
Oh.
1. Alright, I'm in.
Graham.
Yeah.
Summon. Cat Bus.
No. Sorry, wife was talking to me.
Tell her we said hi.
I'll tell you guys said goodnight.
Did we ask Hunter's fiance she was gonna raid with us tonight?
Yeah, I've been pestering her for a while. It's not
Man.
going well.
I think a lot of people have.
Come on, man. There's still time to turn away.
So I talked to her today, and she made a deal. So she's actually watching right now, and well, is she actually watching like she's supposed to?
Yeah, she's watching.
Ooh, another Crimson. All right, so I made a deal with her that she's gonna watch tonight, see how we run, and when she gets back from vacation with Hunt, she'll let me know if she wants to join or not.
Ooh, 7 on lunacy.
Has she seen how many times that we've screwed up so that she knows that it's not gonna be anything a big deal?
That's what I tried to tell her.
She
I
can
mean,
come hang out with me and I'll
we
take the credit.
We haven't
killed
screwed up
Archie.
that much. Yeah, like we we had one bad reliquary. That was it.
No, that's not it. I'm talking about like chasing down Bitter.
Well, yeah, that wasn't great.
Well, that was just 2 of us that were being bad, not all of us.
Yeah, I suck less.
It's always the Shadow Priests. It's damn Livet's fault.
No, I tried to get my wife to play and she won't either, but
She should. She's better than you.
I keep trying to get my husband to come play and he won't. He's like, he'd rather play frickin' retail.
you don't know Eogard. You never played with her.
My wife likes me playing
I
because she
heard
gets the
stories.
TV all to herself.
Let's just say when she had a hunter, she made it the name of my rogue. And it was a dog.
Yeah, I told her all the casters in whatever group she'd be in would be adoring her. So
Yeah, she told me what she told you earlier. Or
Well,
what she said.
two out of the 3 mages would.
Shadow resist gear, everybody.
What class is she?
Not everyone.
Yeah, except me, Wald and Hart. Wald will be main tanking this, so Eogard, you will be misdirected to Wald.
Alright.
So ready, check for buffs.
Full met, so prepared for misses.
Let's make sure Cat Bus is buffed.
Are you saying we have a boomkin that's not raiding with us?
I know.
That's despicable.
Jazz, what you need? Good, Dell, Dome.
I mean,
Well,
honestly,
we have to do a recycle some of these buffs.
Yeah,
so.
let's make sure everybody's shadow resistance isn't gonna fall off. I got 15 on mine.
Yeah, I'm just checking. What's the number that I need to not be instant dead?
With the buff, it's what, like 250-ish?
I'm 246 and I don't die.
yeah, you want to have before the buff 162, I believe it is.
174.
Because I'm at
Yeah, 174,
219 if I leave my hat on, and I've got another piece that I can put on, but it only gets me to 243. And my hat is a lot of extra damage.
Alright, does everybody have their shadow resist on?
I identify as shadow resist.
Let's
Make
do
sure you
one,
put your shadow resist next on.
one more ready check. I want to one-shot this.
Can I have cookie?
Yep.
I just gotta get mana hit ready.
Yeah, I believe it's 244, and you have like 50% shadow damage reduction.
Thank you, Grim.
Alright, get a cookie if you don't have one. Make sure you use it if you've taken a bunch of damage. Alright, Eogard, Misdirect, Walled, let's go. Give Walled a little time here.
So, business or pleasure?
When do you want hero? Right off the bat?
Once Walled has a decent lead.
Will do.
Wisdom's up.
Well, I didn't miss the first 2 attacks, so.
Always a bonus.
What was that effect?
Alright, you can go for it. Here.
How did I survive that?
Yeah, damn, Grim, you jumped up quick.
Yeah. Scared me a little bit. I can't fit underneath his head.
Enjoy yourselves.
Healthstones just throw out there if you need one.
Sounds like a next level strat, like during battle, Hellstone grabbing.
I just did.
It's the Warlock Lifeblow.
It don't break.
Oh, that was awful.
Yeah, a lot of raid damage.
Big heals, guys.
We survived.
Yeah, the silence sucks.
Yeah, I time my abilities for once it ends. No, Liv, it's first one to die. Shocker.
Nope, all 3 priests. We lost 2 healers and Livid.
Technically, all 3. Yeah, all 3.
Swift demo limit.
Yeah. Breezy, you want a battle res one?
Getting snapped.
And things were going so well.
Maybe standing out there is a bad idea.
With my parse.
Alright, guys, 10 seconds.
Can't you shoot and run at the same time?
Nope. Got a stutter.
Nope.
Oh my god!
To the moon, Alex.
Dang.
Right at the end. Phew.
A flying fatal attraction.
Priest!
Yay, priest.
That was dumb.
That's still a one-shot, though.
Still count.
Yeah, I think most of those deaths actually probably won't show up in the log. I think it was actually after it was dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one was.
Alright, let's get everybody rebuffed in the hall. Once they're rezzed.
Change your gear around.
And your flask if you flasked.
I don't know, my flask is still running. 42 minutes.
That's why I made the piece, so I wouldn't have to swap my flask around.
Damn, well, if you still did 733 in your full mint,
Yeah. So that's 2 mitt rings and trinkets. So I was getting nothing from either of those. But I wasn't missing too much at the beginning. Then, like, who pulled and barely lived there? It was like
Grim,
it was
I
like,
think.
it was like 4 or 5 all hit, and then I missed like 3 of 4, I think, after that. So that's probably when that happened.
I'm pretty sure I shattered before I pulled threat. I was at 3k under him or something.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
Sure, as long as everybody's up and rebuffed.
I guess we'll
Remember,
never know there, baby. I guess
Try
we'll
and
never
line
know.
of sight this guy around the corner. If you get the buff, or you get the targeted. It's on Dell.
Rip.
That's what I get for trying to read guild chat and be nosy.
We're raiding.
Got a res on Dell.
And
That's just too much.
The lure of Red Lobster guild chat was too strong.
oh, his Dom's having a date night. I wanted to know about it.
Wait, Dom has a date night?
If you read guild chat, you would know.
I'm focused on raiding.
Wait, is she still staying with Dom?
I mean, if it's with your pillow, does it count?
No, he brought his Canadian girlfriend down.
Oh, no
Sure you.
And he's taking her to Red Lobster.
The
Yeah.
Sizzler.
Have you ever seen that interview with who was it, Isaiah Thomas about Red Lobster?
I don't even know who Isaiah Thomas is.
Tell us about
I've
it.
only seen the Allen Iverson one at practice.
Pistons basketball player.
Oh, I know who Iverson is.
It's on
thank
Livid.
God.
He's
Livid.
dead.
You lived?
He line of sight.
He limited.
He wasn't reading raid chat or guild chat.
Actually, I was.
God
He
damn
still
it,
got
Livid.
hit by it. He just
I'm
lived
currently
through it.
looking up mail order brands from Canada.
Oh, don't you know, eh?
But I have a feeling Dom's eating the whole $70 date night thing by himself.
I think that's more realistic.
Dell, run.
Here you go, Dell.
What?
Splat.
Ash giggled.
Swift.
I am about as line of sight as I could possibly fucking get. This is bullshit.
No, you're
It's
not.
not line of sight. It's always 100% of your health.
No, you can line of sight.
Bullshit.
Really? I've never been able to line of sight it.
Oh, you can totally 100% line of sight it.
I call
However-
bullshit.
However, you
Yep.
can't really use the stairs because his
He's so
hit
tall.
bar- yeah, he's very tall.
Alright guys, line of sight around this corner.
If only priests had a button they could use to increase the amount of health they have for a second.
I know.
And we're
Shadow
going.
Priest of healing?
What?
He needs shield.
Heal, 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 heal.
Yo, who?
Me.
Full health.
Me.
Like Breezy.
Alright, Breezy.
Yo, Lisi.
Well, I can line of sight everyone else but the big dude.
I never would have thought Livid would be the only one to survive it.
Stupid
Stupid pet.
Nope, Super Pet died.
Drinking the high quality
I
stuff.
mean,
What the fuck?
the hunter didn't have time to line of sight it and call his pet back at the same time.
Del, have you died every single one of them?
Yes!
Not everyone.
No, every fucking one of them.
She has. She's been like L5 twice, I think L3.
I have a fucking res timer now.
That sounds familiar. At least I
That's how
haven't.
that's how you know you're good at WoW. when you're
Yeah, I
first
mean-
in there.
It's been a long time since I died at every pool like I used to.
You Bart, fuck you.
All right, everybody above the stairs after we get Del up.
She's
Wait.
only
Like that, Del?
4 tank.
I thought I got her. Did I like just walk away at the last second before my rib was done?
Let's try and sheep, green, and moon. Alright, how much longer in your timer, Del? We'll just leave you dead there.
It just hit. It was like 45 seconds. And then freaking Ari came and sat on me.
So let's go make sure we pull over those last 2 sentinels just so Del can die twice more.
Please, no.
Quick, somebody type something in guild chat.
That maid is unpolymorphed and just bolting.
Somebody interrupt that mage.
Motherfucker.
Candy's insta-casting.
Yeah, he insta-casts everything.
Has a channeled ability.
Yeah, Blizzard.
I believe you can silence him.
That's fine. We had a warrior on it. It was all good.
Dude, that's
You mean a
bullshit.
Shadow Priest?
You cannot silence him.
How come he can hodge me, but I can't hodge him?
How come I can't remove it? It's bullshit.
Mass Dispel. You can Mass Dispel it.
Just forget the sheepin. We'll just kill it. Once you see a sheep anywhere near heart, just forget about it.
You gotta do it the right, but forget about it. Don't down talk my Italian heritage, my Sicilian heritage like that, alright? You gotta do it right.
These guys are so damn sensitive. Like, I can't
Yeah.
even see the whole pack
That's
to
why
mark it.
I hate mana.
There's your kill order. So is it the battle lords that can't be sheeped and the mages can be?
The Blood Lords can't be sheep. Everything else can be CC. Mass Dispel Blood Lords?
I am. It said immune.
They're not immune to the Mass Dispel, but it will say immune. That was probably a tick of your dot or something like that.
Duh, Del.
I didn't have any dots on it.
Could it
You know
be
what,
some?
Hart?
Could it be some of the other mobs around that are immune to it?
I think if they do have the shield up, it'll say immune when you mass the spell, but it still removes it.
Well, I did it anyway.
It's just any other buff on it is it's currently immune to be dispelled until the shield goes.
Alright, let's try this. Green and moon.
Mass. Never mind. It died before the mass dispel even, or the mass shield even took effect.
Oh, the heal is not interruptible?
Which one of these assholes is mana burning? Because I don't like that one.
It's the Archon.
Battle Mage's Blizzard also does a mana drain.
No, that's bullshit.
Imagine if actual mages had that.
It doesn't do a mana drain. It's
Yes, it
the
does.
Archon.
Yeah. Perfect. I knew that
who
was
did it?
I'm
Who
leaving.
did it? You were the one that went out.
Oh,
to him,
we're
Mark.
dead.
No, it didn't come after me.
He's got a Moonfire on it.
Dell's gonna die again.
Dell, watch out.
I'm leaving.
It's gonna snipe you.
It's on me.
No, it wasn't. It was on K. I'm just gonna use this wall over here.
Yeah, me and Jazz say fuck this shit.
If you can find line of sight.
Now it's on top.
Oh, it dropped a ring.
I lived.
Of course, the ring can't go to the people who ran away cowardly.
Hey, I tagged it once. I helped.
She rolled a 99.
It's true, I did.
She rolled a 90 earlier.
It's true, I did. Fuck, Grim got it.
Wait till now, she's gonna roll like 13.
Or less.
Alright, Flanny, we are having you kite again.
Okay.
So back to the first week when we had success.
Success.
Wald will be on the rogue. I will be on Skull. Hart will be on Blue. Misdirect, Eogard, Skull to me, Hunter, Blue to Hart, and Baby X to Wald. We're gonna let Flanny pull it.
Can I get new cookies, by the way, please?
Let's get a bop on Flanny.
Do they stand in different orders up there sometimes?
No.
I don't think so. Get a fresh cookie if you need one.
It seems like one dedicated melee interrupt up on the stage is good. Do we want Lisi or Cat Bus, or do we need two?
No, so yeah, Lisley is not gonna have a backup. So he's gonna have to hit every one of his interrupts. And then as usual, well, no, Simon, you can't because it's a spell, right?
Right.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a Spara and Torshock as usual. And then Lisley, when it's his job, he's just that's your main job, but all I care is that you get those heals interrupted. Wait a minute, never mind. What the? We got Cat Bus.
Yeah, but Lisley and Cat Bus.
Yeah, I forgot we had Cat Bus. So yeah, this is perfect. Lisley and Cat Bus then.
Literally what he said. Tut, pay attention.
I think
I wasn't listening.
We had figured that one was plenty. Now, if they die, yeah.
Do you want me on the Divine Wrath or the Empowered Smite or just healing?
If you see Lisley is getting the heals and you think you can interrupt one of the other ones, go for it.
Go for the Divine Wrath. Don't worry about the smites.
Roger that.
Alright, since Flamey's kiting, I gave him Sanctuary. So he's got Kings and Sanctuary. He won't have Salvation.
Alright, ready to check for buffs?
Kings is better than Wisdom.
No, you have Kings and
No,
Sanctuary.
Kings was just swapped for Wisdom.
Hold on, let me double check.
And confirm.
Alright, good ready check. Everybody in the door. Hunter's Mr. X out. Alright. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Go get him, Planny.
You would protect me.
Oh, getting instantly annihilated.
That was my vault.
Back to the door? Yes.
A glorious kill.
Yeah, let's reset. Wait, we can't reset this, right?
No.
We die.
White protection.
White protection, somebody.
Heart's got intervention on sniff in theory.
I got it on I think I got it on Smith.
We good?
Nope, never mind. I guess he was a line of sight. I couldn't fucking do it.
Anybody got for Aspero?
Questioning whether we just go with a backup mage.
Should probably
It doesn't
always have a
really
backup.
matter.
just in
Flanny,
case.
what happened? Who hit you? What happened?
The big guy hit him. Skull.
Yeah.
He was bopped, right?
Alright,
It
can
probably
one of
fell
our
off.
Well, he's also shielded too.
one shaman reincarnate?
Yeah, one shaman.
I'll do it.
Doesn't
11.5K
Huntard have
damage
tables?
23,000 overkill.
It looks like
No,
his
I
blessing
didn't-
of protection fell off before we engaged.
Yeah, what? Heart?
Heart, go.
No. Why are you bopping early?
I didn't pop him.
Who bopped him? Ash?
Well, there's only 2 pallies.
I don't think anybody popped him.
I asked you to bop him.
Oh, I was sorry. I was fucking with Pally Power.
We have a bop order, and Pally is not here.
I know. I'm sorry. Blame me. It's my fault.
No, it was my fault. I didn't misdirect the time.
Don't worry, Hart. I'll get the next pop.
Alright, well, reses are going out, so let's pull it up and do it right.
You are all fired.
We got it this time.
I'm putting in my 2-week notice.
Rejected. Get your shit together. Let's go.
As an officer, I also reject it.
Apparently
All
nobody.
Jaspabella's fault.
Yeah, nobody in the raid bopped him. I mean, we had everybody here that could have bopped him.
Nah, it was my fault.
If that blessing's important, remember to re-bless after the bot too.
Alright, apparently Flanny running in. Did anybody else run in?
Yeah, Kim, me, Ash.
I got 4% health. I'm popping a dark rune.
Come on, man. You ain't gonna relive that.
Oh, we're never gonna let you forget.
Did you hear about that, Ari?
Huh? What?
They rezzed hard. I don't remember what fight it was, but we really need. I think was it trash? It was trash.
No. It was I died on trash, and then I was getting res for the boss. It was the mana boss.
Yeah, it was the mana boss who immediately
Oh,
parked
no.
the dark rune after he got rezzed. And so we didn't have him for that fight.
They didn't need me anyways.
Yeah, we 2-tanked it. It was fine.
It's like a shadow priest.
Cat gear.
Shadow, we're deathing them.
Never happens.
That's okay.
We don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
I mean, I have 2 shadow priests myself that try to do that sometimes. It's super sketch whenever one of them crits for 8k.
Yeah, let's get them summoned and get another vault.
We totes have never done that on Reliquary, right? Bitter and Livid?
Grim, have you started summons yet?
I'm starting them now. I was trying to get a little mana.
You have a limited number
Sorry, wrong portal.
of soul stones.
Art, trade Grim some dark runes.
I actually only have 28, so after summons.
God, you're slacking today.
I had 34 before this fight.
It's Bitter's fault.
They go down real fast. Probably making like 40 a night, like during raiding.
There's Hellstone somewhere. I just don't know where they are.
You make your cookies in singles?
No, I think he started the Hellstone thing, but didn't actually do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you make your cookies in singles, then
Oh jeez,
that'd be rough.
Actually, in Classic, that's what I used to do. I used to summon everyone to Nax and give them each single cookies so we could do Loatheb.
I seem
And
recall.
I was raiding on my druid, so my warlock was just outside to help with that.
I think we had some Naxes where all of our warlocks like ran out of shards.
Yep, there's been a handful of times where we've all done that.
I had like 60 to 70 shards every day just to start the raid off to help people outside. Then I went on the druid and the warlock still lost or didn't have enough soul shards in there.
I
It
think
was a horrible one.
I think each of our groups ran like 5 warlocks, so I mean it worked out to do the singles, but the soul well really did help a lot. Now anytime someone asks for a cookie, I just tell them to fuck off until the cooldown's over.
Yeah.
All right, Kim, Ash, good.
Do we have a soul well?
Speaking about that,
Comes the cookies.
I have a soul stone. Is there a preference on who? Usually I put it on Dome, but
Yeah, Dome's good. Dome will be healing plenty, I think. Right?
Is it
Yes.
for living during the fight or white protection afterwards?
Yes.
Don't
It
bug up.
depends. Well, you know,
All right, that was a good ready check. So Hunters, Mr. X out.
Bops, remember?
Heart, you're gonna pop Flanny. We're gonna pull. Just give me a 10 pull timer. We'll go on that.
Heart.
don't confuse my shield for a bop.
All right, every Hunters and Flanny are the only ones.
4,
Well, and Hartford.
3, 2, 1.
You wish to test me?
Good time to hero.
You gonna kite?
I'm getting threads so it doesn't pull off me.
Gotcha.
Stop attacking.
Reflect shield.
Blizzard and Consecrate. Watch out.
No physical. Banish ended.
Flame Strike. Watch out. Rogue.
Stop attacking.
Don't just stay at the bottom.
Damage reflect. No physical.
This bear's got ready for her. Oh shit.
No magic spells.
Got at least one heal.
Stop attacking.
Stand between the Flame Strike and the Consecrate.
No physical.
You wish to kill me? You first.
Jazz, did you already drop Tide?
Well done.
No magical.
Stop attacking.
Ash is down.
So Steph.
Solarian, can you get Ash up?
You are mine.
Think we get a battle
She
res
on
Ash?
stage?
Wald,
Where's-
next time you get
I got her.
Wald, next time the rogue vanishes, can you get Sniff? Or Breezy? Actually get Breezy.
Yeah, I had a resin on Sniff, but keep tanks up. Touchdown.
You want me to get Breezy?
Save it.
Back to the door if you can.
You are mine.
I'm at the door if one of the pallies wants to
Also,
Uh,
so
Yeah, I got
slow.
Solarian.
Tom's got Soul Stone.
Okay, yeah,
Stop
Yeah,
attacking.
You have a soul stone. Don't waste anything.
Yeah, everybody stay here.
Ari's here. You have to be on our good behavior.
And please don't make me summon again.
Yeah, the only time you should be running back is if you died on stage.
That's what I'm talking about, Katie.
So I'm sorry to whoever died there, but I charged and taunted, and he came to me, and then he got bopped, and he left me. And
Yeah.
I was able to mass taunt to get him back, but he had already killed somebody.
It might be better to just charge and mangle Maul instead, and that's just save the taunt for when they bop. Now that I think about it.
I mean, if you want, you can always just put the rogue off on an island so he won't vanish and nail your DPS kneelers.
I don't see how putting him on an island stops him from vanishing.
It's a 40-yard range.
What is a 40-yard range? He can vanish anywhere and reappear anywhere.
Well, his reappear and venomate is a 40-yard range. If you're outside that, he won't hit you with it.
Is there any place in this building or in this area that's more than 40 yards from a person with flanking kiting?
Well, with flanking kiting, no. But normally you would tank him over at the stairway there, and you just have a healer over there with the druid, or with whoever was tanking it.
Alright, what do you guys do?
We stack the priest, the rogue, and the paladin.
So you are stacking the priest?
Yeah.
Yeah, does the priest have AoE abilities?
No.
It would be easier to swap between them when he's got that resist shit up.
And for whenever the rogue vanishes, all Sloth does is locate him and just start mangling him. He doesn't like charge him, he doesn't taunt him. He just starts pounding thread into him.
I mean, he has to
Yeah,
get
if he's close by, I do that. But
Yeah, normally what he will do is just kind of like scour the area, look for the mark above his head as he's like vanished, and because you get like a good like 4 to 5 seconds before he actually comes out of stealth. But he does have a tendency to hit people while stealthing, whenever he comes out of his stealth, because he's like half stealth, half not, like shadow melded.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that like window where you have to locate him.
Yeah, I don't always find him when he's there. It's sometimes saying he's come out of it, and I have to chase him down.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to take a chance of people killing themselves on the priest. Let's just stick with the plan. I know it works. We just got to keep people alive.
Looking at the death log, it looks like people were standing in blizzards and got meleeed by the rogue.
Well, the first death, she said she lagged out really hard, so that's probably what killed her in Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, that rogue's a bitch.
Alright, let us know if you need something.
Hunt. What's the timer?
28 minutes on the ring.
It's so important, we should run it.
No. Del?
I'm just getting my food buff.
Alright. Same thing, but better. Say Mr. X. Hunters, Mr. X out. Need to hear one more, right? There we go. Alright, pull timer 10.
Remember to bop.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Flee or die.
So you want me to bring the priest?
No.
No magic.
Stop attacking.
Damage reflect.
Enjoy your final moments. The elf in the You are mine.
No magic.
No, just stay at the bottom.
Stop attacking.
Enjoy your final moments.
Alright, I'm turning him around on the next consecrate.
Enjoy your final moments.
Heroism, if you got it.
Stop attacking.
Get her.
You wish to kill me? You first. Enjoy your final moments.
Now I know how Sco feels.
Enjoy your final moments.
Do we have wisdom on the boss?
I mean,
Okay, never mind.
yeah, there's like 4 different bosses.
I meant Gathios, the important boss, but it's fine hard. We'll survive.
You are mine.
Stop attacking.
I'm turning him around on the next consecrate.
Oh, fuck.
What?
A spell reflect, and I got procs. Overload. Killed myself.
Just make sure the interrupts are covered.
Hey, someone res torch.
I'm gonna reincarnate.
Vesper still can still do the heals.
Yeah, but Torshock's doing interrupt.
I'm back.
No magic.
Make sure you guys try and save your cleaves and prio it when we've got X next to him.
Stop attacking.
Damage reflect. Flame strike move.
Hey, Hart, put wisdom on her.
You wish to kill me? You first.
Appreciate it, thank you.
No problem.
You are mine.
Stop attacking.
Alright guys, 25%, we got this. Cleave on the road.
Enjoy your final moments.
Turning them.
Keep
No
them
magic.
a little more.
Flame strike, watch out.
No physical.
Stop attacking.
Damage reflect.
15%. %. Come on, guys. 30 more seconds. We got this. If you got any cooldowns, pop them. Kill that rogue. Kill the rogue.
Ash is down.
Enjoy your final moments.
Alright, let's not let the rogue fuck us this time.
Blizzard, watch out, man.
Seriously.
See, what is going on right now? Are they dead or not?
Now they're dead.
When he
They
popped
have-
up.
Can we get
Yeah.
more than one piece of loot?
They have to equalize their health.
Where's the rogue?
Dude, what the fuck?
What? There's 3 bosses with loot.
Yeah, there's 3.
It's over here.
There's 3. The rogue and the priest drop tier, and then this guy drop.
Man, I wish we had that luck, guys. Double conquer?
Oh.
That's insane.
Helm of the Iladri Shatterer.
Iladri. Good shit, guys.
Was it really Double Conqueror?
Somebody
was.
talk to a
Nobody complained about it. It's been like 4
Come
weeks of no
on.
priest shit.
I mean,
Just glad
I would have loved double conquer for the warlocks on our group. Only need 2 more.
Alright, Hunter, do you got the stuff? Let's run it.
Yeah, let's go.
Somebody start the RP.
I did.
Did I do good, boss? I had good interrupt.
Super clean, guys. Nice work.
Hey, well, don't forget Illidan fire resist.
Yep.
Tor, you were terrible for interrupts there. Come on, man. 6, only 6. Jeez.
Yeah, well, Tor's Tor's
I'm only
primary.
joking. It was 6 heals, so he did good.
Better stats is like an older one.
It is, yeah. Ah, damn, Tor's getting the torch of the damn.
I thought you got it last time.
No, I got the axe.
Alright, we're gonna start over here. Congrats, Pippi, for the enchant.
I was trying to go back through my combat log and see what killed me. I'm pretty sure I got a lightning overload.
You definitely killed yourself.
Oh yeah.
Congrats,
Well,
me
it
on
comes
the
up. It
motherboard.
comes up so fast.
It happens every now and then. You just DPSing away and then, oh, shield's up! And proc.
Congrats, Torshock on the board.
All right, I'm going enhance and PvP for the rest of the expansion.
Congrats, Ash on the crown.
Thank you.
Congrats, Ari on the helm.
If someone else is going to use it before me, please give it to them.
Wait, what helm? Are we talking about the warrior helm?
Hildari.
Yeah, let's go to team mains first.
Yeah.
It's going to Lisley.
Okay.
He'll use it more than me.
Yeah, I'm only here to soak if anything's available.
Copy that.
I'm just here to help.
Alright, is it ready to check for buffs? Let's start rebuffing everybody, stack up. Let's get the people that died rebuffed. It's like Oro, you need something.
Red stone on the neck.
Oh,
And in the
shit.
Thank you.
Kimp with 100 on the ring.
And Flanny also got salve before the fight.
That's a little bit on the shoulder.
Can Grim get another prayer of shadow? This one only has 7 minutes, just to make sure.
Yeah.
See, Del, you don't have to feel bad about the ring roll when you roll the 99, because Kimp still rolled 100.
I don't care. I'm still mad.
Who won the ring?
Looks like Kim with a 100.
I was hoping she'd lag out before she got to roll.
I rolled a 2 on the ring.
Sounds like my luck.
Have you tried rolling higher?
You want to
Yeah.
know what actually sucks though? Is I was the second highest roll on the ring.
Again.
Again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You
That
gotta
moment
like
when you need 2 of them.
Do I need to trade with anybody yet?
Hey, Del, you did get your lag token, though.
I did. Yes, it's very fun.
That's Ash from the trap.
Del, are you gonna go for the ring from ZA?
Oh, probs.
Pretty good ring is a placeholder so you can get 2 of ancient knowledge.
Yeah. And my rings are awful. I mean, I've got the one off Najensis, which is kind of useless for me because it's got so much hit, and I've got
Right.
the Eternal Sage.
Do you have the
we're just
Bash
gonna grab
ring?
Hey Kay, can you throw down the fire resist totem quick so I can see where I'm at?
I don't think I got the
Thank you.
Basher. I can't remember.
Can I get the salve instead of sanctuary?
You can
So
probably
for
try
the tier,
Oh, recheck your groups for phase 3. Excuse me, phase 2.
so that is for the legging. Prop pally equals warlock. But we're still doing the what is it, -20 if you won something else.
Let me look at because tier sets is different in here.
Okay.
Yeah, it is prop minus warlock. So ask Tut. I don't remember.
What?
So the prio is prop paladin equals warlock for the tier sets, but technically Grim won a piece earlier in the day. So does he still get it, or does he get a -20?
Technically be a -20 according to the loot rules. Who's next? Or who would that be then?
Well, Dell has a 97.
What piece are we looking at?
The Forgotten Conqueror. I won the roll, but Grim has prio.
And I got Helm from Archie.
Sniff and
Would it?
Grim
What would it?
have
How many
really
pieces do you have, Grim?
Helm is my second piece.
Yeah, no. If they have prio, the rolls don't matter.
Then yes,
So,
just take it.
Yeah, if there was another warlock, then it would matter, or if there was another prop paladin, it would matter.
Well, we did get 2 Conqueror leggings, so...
So yeah, it would be Gret's Heart and Gret's Grim then.
Oh, that's right. We did get 2. Yep.
4-piece, hella juicy.
Yeah, I'm 1 piece away.
Oh, is that your 4-piece heart?
For hard, I believe it is, actually.
Oh shit! Congrats, man.
Yeah, enjoy that 10% more damage.
Heart, where you at? Is that 4-piece or what? Heart.
We're just trying to figure that out.
Oh, sorry. I had my mic off. I'm sorry. So yeah, the shoulders and the legs would make a 4-piece.
All right. Did you get them both?
So yes. So the shoulders would actually have to go to heart then.
All right. Well, let's focus on Illidan now. But can I get my might, please, Heart?
I was trying to get you. I don't know where you keep going to. Where are you? You're out of range.
What do you think I am? I'm standing by Illidan, ready to go, waiting on you guys. All right, one more ready check. Are we done with Loot Hunter? Anybody? Are we done with loot?
Sorry,
I don't think
hold
so.
on. Nope. Lisi will
Being
get
passed out.
the last tier piece or the.
Yeah.
Wait,
Ari,
does
is there
Focus
is there
not
a
matter
way
for
to
hunters?
change the color?
Wait, is it proud to hunters?
I mean, I would have 4-piece. I don't know. Not
What's
proud,
that
then doesn't
color?
matter.
There wasn't a prio to hunters on that.
I think it was Prio Hunter 2-piece. Same with Shaman.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's. I don't see anything. Hold on. Yeah, it's shaman, right? And then
I don't know because there's a note on there. It says Prio Shaman for the tokens, but
yeah.
At
shamans
one
can get
point
two-
it said
yeah,
Hunter
it's
Prio, and then it was removed. Like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
I do remember that as well.
Yeah, I think we had a discussion with Hunter, and yeah, we changed it. We were just trying to get the shamans their 2-piece, and then I think it goes main spec over off spec according to it. So yeah, if it's Leslie's first piece, that's it.
Yeah, we're good then. And everything. My question to you, Ari, was: can you change the loot icons on the left-hand side as you're going through them on RCLC, like the color when you award them?
They should do it automatically.
Gotcha.
Like
It's
it-
like
it gets-
really confusing. Like some pieces blend in with.
It gets a green highlight when it's been rewarded.
All right, so
Matter edge.
everything's done.
Okay, let's focus.
Yeah.
Down the bottom.
Go ahead and start it.
All right, everybody remember?
Grim, you're ready? Alright, we remember, when he goes to a knee, that is the transition between human and demon phase. Stop all DPS, except for me or Grim.
Knights
I
have a
need
lot
a
of work to do.
misdirect on my elemental on phase 2. EO misdirect on the wall.
Got it.
Taylor, you starting it?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. It's like 30 seconds of RP or something.
It's okay. Group 5 is having a powwow. I was a little distracted.
Oh, so I can go use the bathroom?
No, sit down and shut up.
So mean to me.
Grow a pair. During the elementals. Phase 2. Right, Ted?
Yeah, that's what we did before.
Just wait about 10 seconds to let, because we're all in mid here. So you gotta give time for Walden to pick up aggro and hold it.
Protect coming.
We should have at least one misdirect back up by then too. Give Wald a boost on the DPS.
Well, we have 3 hunters, so
Who used the first misdirect?
Baby.
I did.
Okay, so AO do the second one when we swap to phase 2.
I got parasitic on me.
Multi-shots work great on her.
Pets are on fire.
Yeah, the hunters take care of the parasites. All right, stack in the mid or stack in your groups. Whatever group you were in before.
Try to stay in the gray.
Yeah, stack tight in the gray, unless you're melee and you're going out to kill one. Kill Skull.
Once Wald's got about 20k threat, I'll pop hero. Hero away.
Watch out, blue lasers.
Eldon has a forehead beam now.
Heart, be careful. I feel like you're far out.
I'm not too far.
Hearts is almost done. Or Walt.
Alright, switch to Hearts. X.
Remember, if you have to move forward to hit, move to one of the groups. Don't just move to the center.
I'm gonna spin him after this. So the next flame thing, he's
Bitter, move in a bit, please.
Remember, when this guy dies, everybody out of the center. I'm gonna grab him and pull them back.
Watch distance.
I blast.
Yeah,
Watch behind, guys.
you're making me very nervous, Heart.
Have faith in me. Alright, everybody out of the middle. Everybody out. Watch out for fire.
Nice, no death. Spread out.
Hunter misdirect.
Spread out, don't stand near each other.
Do I go left or right of him?
Go to the left.
Okay. Right by the front green fire.
Guys, back as max range. Melee needs to be behind the casters. Alright.
Alright, stop. DPS, stop. Grim.
Kill the fiends.
Stay spread.
RO, misdirect when it's ready.
I already used it.
Distract on Grim. Anybody that can. All right, it's on Grim. Somebody mark him as a tank. I'll mark him.
He's in 3.
Shadow demons, kill him, kill him.
Grim, what do you
Grim's
do?
paralyzed. I'm paralyzed.
That's RNG. There's nothing you can do.
Well, that's a wipe.
Shit.
We got a demon on Grim. Just bad luck.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get close to him to kill it, so I mean, unless range is going to kill it, and he's really close to Illidan.
Yeah, I mean, I could be probably maybe a couple yards further away, but not much.
Alright, is there any white protection?
It's a
Sorry.
quick run. Because we can just port in, make sure we repair.
Run back in.
Awesome first attempt though, guys, to get
Yeah.
below.
Yeah, if we didn't have such shitty RNG on that, we'd have had that.
You can't just repair, so don't do that option unless you really need to repair.
You can teleport from the repair guy.
Yeah, you can double
Yeah.
port.
What?
Yep.
You can
Yeah,
teleport to the vendor, repair, and then talk to the guy next to him, and you can port up to Illidan.
Everybody but Tut can do that.
Tut, you have to hearth back to Shat and then use your medallion, and then we'll summon you.
You gotta drop a repair pot.
Or go all the way to Ironforge.
I've got a repair bot.
We don't need a repair bot.
I'll just crack that joke.
Go to Olam.
Tut has to drop the repair bot, only for him.
Since
and he has
Aro's
to be an
the-
engineer.
Since Aro's our only
You talk to
engineer.
Olam, and then you talk
And
to the
a hunter.
spirit of old
Freaking 20 gold repair bill, thanks to somebody's fucking dying all the time.
That was a really good first attempt, I guess.
That was my first time tanking Illidan on the Warlock, so I know what it feels like now.
Yeah, I was used to Grim or Krunk being on the other side of him, so I was standing over there. I didn't realize you were so close to me. I was taking extra shadow damage.
Oh, okay. I can stand on the other side. That's why I asked.
Yeah, because I was pulling him to the right. You probably should have been on the left, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, you just let us know which side, right?
Dress however you want to dress, man.
Because I like to stay away from everybody just in case I still have threat for some reason.
Well, it all depends, because I couldn't go right at the start. That's where the fire was, so I just went left. It felt better, and I could DPS meanwhile. Instead of waiting for the fire to go away, you know.
Is the fire on the ground still active even after the phase switch?
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, for 30-40 seconds or so. So it's basically I'm going to go on the other side of wherever there's stuff on the ground.
Yeah, and same thing. Try and make sure you're max range, right? Even
Yeah,
you.
and give me a mark on top of my head so you can see me better, because I'm short as hell. And I'll actually go max range of my searing pain.
Alright. Let's get Kim buffed up. Ready to check for buffs. Sure you got your food, your elixirs, or your flask.
Shamans need salvation.
Yeah, I think cards still work, or somebody's still working on it.
Yeah, priests are good except for South, whichever one it is.
Heart, are you here?
I was using the bathroom.
Unacceptable.
Fucking hold it like the rest of us, except for Torshock.
Alright, Kay wants a 10-minute wisdom. Go for it.
We don't have to have self?
You have to have Sal.
Rude.
She wants wisdom over kings?
No, wisdom over Sal.
Alright.
That was a semi-joke, but...
Healers
think
don't
I'll-
cause as much threat. They can have all the wisdom they
I
want.
mean, if you pull threat off a tank and we wipe, I'm not gonna be happy.
I started it. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess it's started.
I'll point and laugh at you.
If a healer pulls aggro, we done fucked up anyway. Just make sure you don't heal fast and early.
Click cookies.
I'm good at that.
If we're giving out buffs other than salve, can hunters get wisdom over salve?
That's a no.
Oh.
I saw that mistake last week in our other guild. Not giving hunters salve. Ouch.
Seen it in the GDKP.
Damage was impressive.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You're fine, Kay.
Hey, also, I put Cat Bus in group 1. Shadow Fiend's up.
Kim
Hunters.
watch threat. Does Kim
Hunters.
have Sal?
You told me to put fucking wisdom on her.
No, on Kim? No.
Yes.
No,
Kay.
that was Kay.
Ah.
Heart, are you crazy?
Kim, invis.
It's like throwing water on a grease fire.
Or hot charcoal sometimes. Why is Bitter a tank? And Simon.
Yeah, don't change groups in mid-fight, please.
Yeah, suddenly I was healing the Tut, and then all of a sudden he disappeared. I'm like, what?
Wait, why are we changing groups mid-fight?
The only person that got moved was me and Cat Bus. Because he's melee.
Like UI and stuff.
Just can we please focus up here?
Sides.
Misdirect, Wald.
Already dead.
Good job.
That big guy's in our group.
Yeah, he's just... I can't get him out. I
Range,
didn't watch
no
out.
DPS.
What should that mean?
Okay, zeroing now.
Fly beam, watch out.
Ah.
Wald's down.
Alright, wipe it up. Lisa, run back. What happened, Walt?
The I-beam was on top of me.
We had a really weird fire placement.
Tut, could you have taunted that for a moment to save that?
I did.
Probably
had it.
not. I think he would smack me pretty good, pretty quick.
If that happens again, I can taunt it. I just need everyone to kind of readjust because I was able to pick it up.
I think Tut would have taken like 20k damage.
Yeah, all the fire hurts me a lot. Like
Fire go burr.
Well, I mean, well, just check. What does one tick of fire give you, like with the resisted? That's pretty much what Tut's going to be hit for.
Oh no, the punch would have done ridiculous amounts.
No,
of damage.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so the punch is I resisted 40,571. I got hit for 12,000.
Yeah, Tut would have been greased.
Whooshed.
That's why you have to have fire resist. You can't survive the hit.
I took 21,000 shadow from the stupid IB.
All right,
That's survivable.
Since I fucked up the groups, I'm taking responsibility for that wipe. I'm sorry. Is everything fine now because we're out of combat? Is anyone else's UI fucked up?
I mean, that wasn't a UI issue. That was just a stood in bad issue.
Well, the UI got screwy for the healers because the groups shift when you move people around.
Yeah, but it wasn't cause of death.
No, it didn't cause a death.
No, it was adjusted to that immediately. It was just kind of scary for just a moment.
I'm sorry about that. The groups are in a better spot now, so for at least for the totems and everything. I won't do that again. I'm sorry, guys.
All good.
Just remember, Hard, some of our healers remember the moon landing. Can't do that kind of shit.
Some of them still think it's fake.
I was gonna say.
I remember the Alamo.
You're probably old enough to have been there.
Alright, so I got all the 3 groups marked. Remember, you should be standing on one of those 3. Either the diamond, the star, or the circle, unless you are melee. And stack tight to make sure that we minimize the raid damage going out.
Interesting. Please disregard I've been using my riding crop this whole time.
Oh, Dom is gonna be pissed.
Oh, you're gonna be on the sheet. You're gonna be on the sheet.
Real men use carrots.
Alright, so let me fix K.
Yeah.
So K wants wisdom, correct?
Yes. Never a DPS never gets anything but Salvin Kings.
That's what I thought, and you were like, I was like, Kim? And you guys were like, yep. And I'm like,
No,
you-
we
no,
said
no.
K. K win it.
It was in raid chat.
And technically K was joking, but we said he could have it because he's a healer.
Chamois need salve, I think.
Yeah, again, if healers are worried about mana and they can control their threat, I'm fine with giving them 10-minute wisdoms. Simon, you here? Potty breaking? You good?
I did.
All right.
Anybody got a trick on how to see those I-beams quicker?
yeah, I usually move
Max.
my UI.
Max camera distance.
I am, but
Yeah, max camera distance and probably towards the top, I guess.
I have an add-on that increases your max camera distance to like 40-something yards.
Yeah, you're basically looking down at the entire map.
I can see out of bounds space.
What's the
That's
add-on?
sweet. What's that?
It's called Max Cam. I can link a
look at
zip
that.
file in your chat if you want.
So-
max camera distance is 50.
Del, did you start it?
No, but I am now because we're
Yeah,
aboard.
start it.
Well, hey, so what I do is when I hear the I-beam go off, I just pan my camera around real quick to see where it's shooting at. And then I kind of know exactly where it's going to go.
Just so you know, if you have Leafrix Plus, it also has a max camera distance option.
I use bartender.
Alcoholic.
Yeah.
I have both.
All right, let's do this. Let's kick his ass.
I posted a zip file in your chat.
Thanks, bro.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I also have a range display. I don't know if people want that as well.
Link it, I'll check it out.
Alright, hunter trap. Hunters. Shadow Fiend's up.
Phase 2.
High beam.
And hero is still 2-minute cooldown.
Nice work, guys.
High blast.
Your side, hard.
Yep, got it.
Yeah, they're kind of crossing right in the middle.
A lot of fire.
Alright, swap to X. Melee, just chill.
I'm gonna spin him after.
Here's your opening, Melee. Heart hates Melee.
And it's going
Feeling it.
And my pet.
I'm just getting blasted.
Back on your
Oh
dart.
shit, high beam. I'm gonna hit bats.
Going right through the glaive.
Jazz, pick one of the two groups. Alright, everybody out of the middle.
Watch out for fire. Fire bad.
6-yard range.
You did a superhero lane.
Such a poser.
Alright, do we want to use hero for this phase or wait until trap?
So you can use
I used mine last right after it came off cooldown.
Mine just came off cooldown this phase, so.
Now would probably be good.
Tut, I'm way off to your left.
Parasites.
ROE should move.
Guys, parasites.
When he gets done, you'll have time.
Watch your ranges.
Demon now, 2. He's
Stop
down.
DPS, stop DPS. Get away from Grim.
Kill the Shadow Fiends.
6-yard range, 6-yard range.
Melee behind the totems. Behind the totems in the center.
Alright. Grim's got tons of threat.
Guys, max range, please.
If you just got hit twice, you're too close to someone.
Kill ads.
Demons.
Back on me.
Get Grims first.
Guys, need to get Grim.
Plenty of time to kill him, guys.
Nope, Grim's down.
Good.
So what happened?
How can we get fucked twice?
We didn't kill the one on Grim?
No one was hit. There's only 2 people that went
We
after
were all pretty far away from that one.
Doesn't matter. That's prio. Like if one is on Grim, it's prio. Move and get it.
If everybody hits it with one thing, it should kill it. They don't have a lot of health.
It's simple.
One instant cast.
If I die, if Hart dies, if Wall dies, if Grim dies, we wipe.
If I may make a suggestion.
Yes.
If Grim is going to be tanking on the left or the right, the group should be more heavily weighed on that side to accommodate for if he does get hit. But still within that /6 range.
I didn't know which side he was on. I thought he was on the left side, but he was on the right.
Okay, well, I'll make it easy. Where I just was, that's where I'll be every time. It's easy as that.
Right side.
Yeah.
On the right side, facing Illidan when he spawns. That's a good spot.
I might not be there right away, but I'll be there before Demon Phase for sure, 100%. So just look for me there then.
Yeah, I think I think at the initial there was confusion because it did a shadow thing on somebody on the left, and then it went over to the right.
Yeah, it looked at Dell and said goodbye.
Yep.
Yeah, and remember, I don't want melee running in there. I want range killing the thing before it gets to Grim.
And give Grim assist. It's way easier for me to mark what's coming towards me than anyone else. It's right in front of my face, so I'll mark it this time.
Alright, you marked with assist.
Thanks.
Yeah, melee is kind of like a rear guard for when it starts getting close to people, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna make my speech this time. I'm confident this is the one. This is the pull. That was a really good, clean transition to Shadow as well. He had tons of threat, ready to pump.
So basically, whoever was wondering where Diamond is right now, this is where I'm gonna try to be pretty much exactly every time. I'll buff here so everyone can get a chance to see. Fire's way long gone, so I can mid over here after. Oh, I forgot mine.
I love those things.
Yeah, I used to make them, so I have like I think 2 or 3 stacks or something.
You know, for phase 1, we can all just stack in one spot and then just drop the parasites in the center.
Nah, I still like people. If you get the parasites, run out and let the hunters kill them.
No, I'm just saying, it's like everybody stacks on a diamond, and then if you get the parasites, you run to the center, and then the hunters and mages who can instant cast it might instantly blow it up.
Do you have like a designated spot where like frost traps could be dropped?
I mean, we have it in the document, but yeah, I mean, I don't think parasites aren't killing anybody, right? Like, am I missing something?
No, we're fine.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
it
not
just
worried
makes it
about
nice
it.
and smooth.
I mean, that's essentially what we're doing right now, just 15 yards to the right, no, Aspera?
Basically, yeah.
So, but hey, like right here, see where star is? That's where you need to run and drop them. Right here. There's an X right here.
You can actually have like a hunter just chill here and just keep dropping frost traps, and they just slightly move away whenever someone's running over.
We get cookies.
Yeah, the hunters are on it. They got it.
Thank you, sir.
Wait, is there fresh cookies?
Yeah, I'm just putting him down.
Dome, Dell, you guys need anything?
Just mana.
Heart needs 4.
Alright. Yeah, Heart does need 4. Good call. Alright, start it up, Dell.
Todd, I'm feeling the shield. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I'm feeling we're about to roll for it.
It's gonna be the DPS staff.
I love you.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm feeling the staff and 2 shaman chest tokens.
Skull and shard.
Shall be free. Boldly said, but I remain unconvinced. The time
5, 4,
the moment is at hand.
2, 1.
You are not prepared.
Jazz has a point. Sorrows isn't here.
Yeah, that's why I really don't want it to drop.
But Cat Bus is. Just saying, I'll take one for the team.
Oh, I bet you would. You'd have to fucking join our team.
Pick one from the team.
I can't be on 2 teams at the same time. That's just way too much rating for me.
Well, then you'd have to quit your other one.
I'm leading that one.
Tough shit.
Hey, Kat, just think about it. If you join the team and the glaives drop, it means you get the glaive.
Have you guys forgotten that we have another warrior that is also using
Lisi
dual wielding?
Since when?
He is two-handing.
Is he two-handing tonight?
Yeah.
Dual wielding or two-handing?
Two-hander.
He's got the axe.
Oh, well, he was dual wielding earlier. He must not have liked it. We'll have to talk to him.
Well, I'll change in a heartbeat.
But if a glaive drops, he'll swap right now.
There actually is an arms dual wielding.
Kebab spec.
Yeah, he tried it.
Yeah, it's about the same.
I mean, if you get the glaives, it's definitely worth it.
I mean, we do have this amazing prot warrior that really likes dual wielding.
Yeah, but he's not a
That's
DPS.
what I was thinking. Sorrow's gonna be pissed if it drops. We give it to Tut first.
That's a G quit.
I'm not even sure I'd blame him.
Alright, kill Walds.
I beam.
If we get a misdirect on Wald, he's falling behind on threat.
It's fine.
Is this the music from Fantasia?
Damn, we are killing it. That's the difference when melee get to attack it the whole time.
I beam.
On walled side, so we're good.
And now we play the waiting.
Come on. Looked like it was going in the middle.
Did you not train Heroic Leap?
You guys don't have lightning bolt?
I got a bow.
Go, Mealy, go!
Hearts down.
Wall taunted.
Taunt it off me, Wald.
I did.
Oh, we lost a lot.
What happened?
I got Dark Barrage on me.
Alright, Heart, what killed you?
He got smacked.
I mean, no, it's just normal stuff. Like,
Were you in the green a little too much? It does
No.
pretty serious damage.
I was only getting heals from McBreezy.
Well, that's not enough. We got 6 healers.
No, there's healing. K, Sniff, Circle of Healing, and lots of hots from Breezy.
No, I'm looking at what killed me.
Only in the past 5 seconds was just McBreezy.
Yeah, I mean,
Step it up, McBreezy.
raid damage goes out, but Heart can't die. So phase 2 healing, it's Ash, Dome, and Breezy on Heart.
I mean, realistically, everyone should just be healing hard at that point. And raid.
Well, we want dedicated healers on the tank so that he doesn't die.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
it.
but Wald wasn't tanking anything.
Yeah, Wald is Sniff, Jazz, and Breezy. So Sniff and Jazz, you guys can either be healing Raid or healing Heart, and then Ash, Dome, and Breezy are healing Heart. As long as he has those 3, he'll be fine.
Alright, I'll try to do the little spin thing again to keep the melee in it.
I like you calling it a twirl instead of a spin. Gives it a little flair.
Pirouette.
Yeah, pirouette.
No, we're not calling it pirouette.
A sachet.
It's
Definitely calling
pirouette.
it a pirouette.
It's a pirouette.
Nope.
And by the way, I did taunt that time, and I wasted my last stand on it, and I did survive for.
If we're calling it a pirouette, I'll vomit news.
It's a pirouette.
If Wall just would have been able to get it off of me.
I did at first.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered too much, Tut, because as soon as Heart died, like 4 others died in the same blast.
No, yeah, it's
tough.
turned.
It took out, I think it was Blaze, Bitter Dome, Ash, and Aeogard all in 1 second.
Well, I
Yeah,
died
let's
before
just-
the blast.
Well,
And
just
that's
be
why I
ready.
turned.
Like, if you see your sole purpose is if Heart dies, I want you to charge in and taunt immediately.
Okay.
And Heart, if Wall dies, see if that AoE taunt will grab it. I mean, I don't think it's going to matter because it's going to run across the raid and probably kill people.
No, yeah, that's what I did last time when he died. I was running over and I taunted, but we already lost enough. But yeah, I'll definitely. I'm watching.
But healers, you do know your healing assignments, right? Got the document up. Breezy supposedly updated them today. I don't know if they've changed from previous attempts.
Yeah, it should be positioned so that the healers where they're standing should be nearest the tanks that they're healing.
Yeah, I mean, there's group assignments for where you're supposed to stand in phase 2. There's healing assignments for phase 2.
Well, you can also call it a gyrate if you.
Yo, that sounds delicious.
It's a pirouette.
Can Heart get an AI? Please.
No.
Breezy, you need anything?
Nope, I'm good now.
Alright, start it, Del.
Hey guys, did you say this is outside?
Technically.
I mean, we're inside the dungeon, but
Hey.
outside.
Hey, Hart, can I get an extra 5 stack of Iron Shield?
If you look
Yeah.
behind you, you can see Azeroth.
No, open trade with me real quick.
Alright, let's do it for real this time. No fucking around. Heart, don't die.
Lay hands is up, so if I have on the I will.
No fucking die.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Has anybody told Akama about parry haste?
No.
He didn't get the memo.
He also runs off in like a minute, so it's fucking useless.
It's holding back the ads.
Where's Mr. Millhouse?
Speaking of useless.
There he goes.
Where'd who go?
I don't know, that sounded like John C. Reilly. Wreck-It Ralph.
Cameron to the left.
To the left, to the left.
Kim, you're fine. It's on Aspara.
I beam walled. Your side.
Jump melee.
Out melee. Ooh, and we got 2. Breeze, you got battle res?
No.
Wald, you got battle res?
I do.
Alright, we'll get Solarian up. Solarian can get Leslie up.
Bitter's down 2.
Your side.
I beam. Spinning.
Gyrate.
I beam.
Your side.
Solarian, is your battle res up?
It is, yeah.
Alright, so same plan. We'll get Solarian up, Solarian get Leslie up.
After the phase transition.
Alright, everybody out of the middle.
Let's get those battle reses going.
I'm not in range.
Ping them out where you're dead.
This is
You get-
Solarian's over here.
Right in the middle.
Also, watch your range.
Shadow Fiend's on left.
We need slows on those shadow fiends.
All the hunters are right.
With the traps on the right?
Stop DPS. Stop, 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 stop. Alright, pump, pump, pump. You've got 23,000 threat. Go, go, go.
Colette.
Nice.
Oh, Tor.
Come back. Mana's gonna be an issue.
Alright, stop
Drop trap.
DPS. Stop, stop, stop.
I'm running away.
I innervated you, Sniff.
Heal Tut. Heal Tut. Alright, Wisdom's on the boss.
Breezy, what's your battle res timer?
Baron needs a salvation.
Who needs salve?
That's Baron Tor, I believe.
I'm probably never gonna kill. I would rather have wisdom.
Breezy, is yours up?
Nope. He's 7 minutes left.
Shadow Fiend's up.
You guys can do it. Keep going.
Just a little further back for Demon Fate.
Just keep spread out.
Circle might want to move when he gets down on the knee.
Yeah, that's you.
I will.
Stop DPS.
Demon Phase. Demon Phase back out.
Parasite's going in.
Melee, stay way back, melee.
Watch out, Sal.
Alright, guys, we're gonna have to
I'm out of
rotate.
range.
He transitioning back. Watch threat.
So you're gonna get hit by Shadow.
Stop DPS.
Glitch.
Big heals on Tut.
Here comes the shadow demons.
Grim Shatter.
Whoa.
Grim,
What
I need
happened?
you to spam your shatter button.
You said
Yep.
We pushed him
Phase
into the next
change.
phase.
Yeah, we force the next phase, so he automatically goes to his.
Oh, okay.
You
If
might
you-
want to pop Grim to.
Yeah, I'm already targeting him. I'm already got him. I'm ready
Yeah,
for
if you
pop.
I'll
if
shatter
you
too.
if you push him into the final phase while he's in his demon form, he doesn't reset threat.
He wasn't in demon form.
He was, yes. If you
Alright,
transition him into demon form and then he hits 30%, he doesn't lose his threat. It's a glitch in the on the fight.
All right, Grim's bopped.
It's on Aspara.
Is there a misdirect up?
It's on Tut.
I just put it on.
And I can't battle res myself.
Soulstone myself last second, but I'm right in the middle of that freaking ring.
It should go in a minute.
Hey, parasites are up. Good job.
Trap is right on you, Tut.
Demons in 18 seconds.
Where?
Right next to you, right behind you.
You're on top of it.
Grim, you're gonna have to risk it. Big heals on Grim.
Okay, going in 3, 2,
He's in it. He's in it.
1.
Yeah. DPS. DPS.
I'm here if you have it.
Transitioning.
Stop DPS. Stop DPS.
Grim, you got a res.
Oh, it failed.
He died instantly.
Even got shielded, but
Big heals on Tut. Just spam them.
Got shield now? Guys, you're gonna have to move out. You're taking a debuff.
Man, there's a trap right behind him, too.
Man, what happened?
What happened is we wasted a bunch of battle reses early on people that died.
We shouldn't have died in that phase either.
Okay, so when you go to the demon form, and you're trying to move to DPS those freaking eyeball demons that come out, keep the 6-yard range as much as possible.
Ideally, nobody should be moving to get them.
If you get hit twice by that blast, it's pretty much you're dead.
All right, Breezy. So did you use yours?
I got 3 minutes, so it'll be up.
All right, and Grim, I assume your Soulstone is not up.
No.
How long on that?
27.
27 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that what you just used?
Yep. Yeah, I used it on myself, but he was coming up towards demon phase, and the circle was still on my body. So the only way I could actually maybe get up was just to risk it, and I insta died. But even then, he switched demon form. Like, that circle of fire stayed up the whole friggin' time. Like, I had no chance. It wasn't up when I put the soulstone on, though, if you're wondering. Like, I didn't waste it that much.
Yeah, it spawned just after he died.
It's just a really just shitty spot to be in when I died. Especially since he targeted me and ran right towards me, like he was right where the circle spawns beneath him.
Yeah, and then he went straight at me.
So, do we know when he's going to transition? Is it a hard transition at a specific?
He goes
Like,
into
is there a
phase
timer?
5. He goes into phase 5 at 30%. He transfers in demon phase about every 50 seconds.
So we only want to hit 30% in human phase, is what you're telling me.
Yes, because if he doesn't if you transition him to 30% in demon phase, he will not reset his threat.
All right, so let's watch that this time. Somebody make the call.
Hence the reason why I ran away, because if he doesn't reset threat, he runs towards me for a couple seconds, then he forces the phase transitions. But if he gets to me before the phase transition, like he just one-shots me. That's why I kind of ran away a little bit just to force it.
And the reason why melee should not be anywhere near Illidan is because he puts a stacking debuff on you that increases your shadow damage.
Well, yeah, no melee should have been in on Illidan, other than me. Until I died.
Even you were just taking way too much damage.
Yeah, I mean, I know it wasn't good. It wasn't a long-term solution.
To the bitter end. What else could you have done?
Shield wall and pray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about ready to pop it, and then I was like, no, let's not. Alright, this is the one. I could tell.
And we're dying.
Yeah, I couldn't see that trap like right next to the damn pillar.
Yeah, it was like in the pillar.
For the healers, are y'all having mana issues and I can give you guys wisdom without y'all going aggro?
I wouldn't risk it. Unless you want to do salve wisdom.
The only time I think it would be a concern is when you and Wald are tanking the fire alleys. That's the only time I think healer threat would be an issue.
Give the cookie.
Does anybody have extra mana pots to sell to our poor mages?
I do. Open trade with Grim.
I got pippies.
Alright, is everybody ready? Any buffs you need? We got 20 seconds.
My people and all of Outland shall be free. Boldly said, but I remain unconvinced. The time has come. The moment is at hand. 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepared.
Your side. Art.
Nice work, Wall.
Eye blast coming. Wall. Watch
Super
out.
clean.
Hard side. Watch out.
Melee, just stay out.
Bandage your friend.
I bet EO guards getting tons of bandages right now.
I think I am.
Alright, get him, Melee. Art, you are making me concerned. Don't go any further that way.
Eye beams coming.
Melee run.
Yeah, I don't know why he's in the circular part.
There was literally nowhere I could go.
In a situation like that, you have to run through the green fire.
Alright guys, we run it again. This time we do it better. I know we're going late again, but this is very important to the team. We've got to kill Illidan every week. This was a great night up until Illidan, and the other team struggle with Illidan too. So we got to get the pulls in. The tanks are learning every time.
We've had awesome pulls.
Yeah, everyone says phase 2 is the hardest. We're getting through it. We always get through it.
Olam just gave me a frequent shopper discount. I've repaired there so many times.
You had your punch card.
Yeah. I think I get a free repair next time.
Make it count, man.
Hey, Aspar, I think Torshak wants your attention.
What do you mean?
It's the other way around.
It must be nice to have bank space to keep pets.
He's just speedy. He's so important.
There's a bot down if you need any sort of reagents.
We need more Vargoth.
Oh yeah, here we go.
If only he sold like super cheap mana pots.
Grim's got a bunch. Feel free to trade it. Yeah, I really don't care.
I have a lot too. I have almost 200.
A warlock barely uses any mana pots. I do once in a while. I don't need 17 on me.
Can I get another health then? Or never mind, I'm good.
All right, ready, check.
Hey, Grim, you might want to sack that pet.
Noggin Fogger.
Yeah, well.
The problem is lack of Noggin Fogger.
Oh, Noggin Fogger, I don't have though.
Oh, you're right. We need to. Yeah. My bad, guys. We got this.
Oh, you didn't have to pay me, man. Come on.
Okay, you need anything? All right, let's go, Del.
Thanks, though.
I'm Noggin Fogger tiny. He won't see me.
Your duplicity is hardly surprising.
If you guys need dark runes, trade with Diamond 2.
Your malformed brethren. We've come to end.
Those just kill you, man.
Timed properly, they are awesome.
Shall be free.
What you do is you tap yourself down, and then you use one of those for the extra mana.
Well, try that.
Did that one time.
4, 3,
It's a life tap without a GCD. It's freaking awesome.
Invalid.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that.
Whatever you did, it's invalid.
No, she's an invalid.
No light beams, no light beams. No whammies.
Tighten up, get in your groups.
Heart side. Heart, he's still on your side.
This motherfucker.
Alright, DPS on Heart.
I'm gonna have to take him into blue, so I'm gonna use a lot of heal.
Chaining flash.
Watch distance.
Yeah, you're
Quarter mana.
Backing up on Diamond.
Motherfucker, Seared.
Dodge.
dip, duck, dive.
Exactly. Well done.
Dodge some more.
Here,
You want
what?
hero?
Release your inner bear.
Nah, melee can't do anything right now. I mean, the other groups can hero if you want.
Arcee saved the hero.
We've almost got it.
Elders threw on my camera, about freaked out.
Well, you're put in a dangerous game, bud.
Have fire resist.
That's true. Alright, out of the middle.
Oh, I'm so fucked right now. I can't go anywhere.
Just chill there.
Stay back, heal yourself.
The blue doesn't do a whole lot of damage. You can run through them.
That was the worst fucking thing I experienced in this fight.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, get ready for transition.
Parasites on Grim.
Transition, stop
Hey.
DPS.
Life tapping one.
Use your slowing totems, all that stuff.
Melee be way in the back.
Spacings, make sure you get spacing. We have hero available, so we save it for trap space.
Yeah. Let's get through this first demon phase.
Tut, where are you so I can give you new might?
I'm way on the left.
Kill ads.
I have a demon on me. So does Solarian next to me.
Save Livid.
Damn it, sorry, Livid.
Can still kill others.
Do we have any battle reses?
All three are up.
Yeah.
I want dome up.
Getting dome.
Alright, stop DPS.
I want to save the battle res for Grim just in case.
At some point, we should probably get Livid, but we can wait just a bit.
Let's try and get him
Demon
here.
phase is in 37, so pump him now.
I don't know why I keep
go.
keep reading it wrong, like an idiot.
32.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Parasites up.
Nice work, guys.
This is mortals. Is this all the
Tut, he's on you this time, right? Or are you gonna go over?
Should be
It's
threat
good.
reset.
It's a threat reset.
So yeah,
Right.
just let me know when somebody sees a trap and direct me to it.
You or I'll
Follow
get a
diamond.
misdirect on top.
I got misdirect.
Wald,
If I'm
get
alive,
Livid
follow
up.
Diamond, I'll get you to the trap.
Just remember, he can heal if too many people are facing him.
Yeah, everyone needs to get the hell out of.
Here with the trap.
I'm
looking
getting
for trap.
Livid.
Wait for Maiev to teleport. That's whenever she's gonna drop the trap.
Keep your spacing still.
Hurt when you can we get wisdom on the boss?
That's already on the boss.
Thanks.
Parasite, parasite.
Demon face is in
I have
20
teleported.
seconds.
Trap going somewhere. To your
your
right. Behind on to the right.
Hey, I'm going to the left on the parasite.
Watch distance from healers.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Get
He's in the trap.
Trap.
battle res or Gyro.
Hero, hero.
Look at that freaking damage.
Spacing.
Just push him.
Yeah, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Grim still grab.
No, threat reduction.
Doesn't matter, he's dead.
It's on Grim.
He's dead.
And that is it.
Grats team. Holy fuck.
Easy
That's
clap.
a solid.
Nice work, guys.
I'm just happy. I'm so freaking happy.
That hero on trap phase, I just watched just like drop.
Easy clap.
Golden Shard. Calling it.
I got a res on baby.
Double glaives.
Awesome job, guys.
Alley chest.
Better be a shield.
Come on, glaives.
There, he drops the shield.
Ooh.
Oh.
Shroud.
Pull that.
Curse vision. That's all.
Let's go.
Hey,
Shroud.
Priest Warlock.
One sec. Just clean it up and I'll send it up.
It's over isn't bad.
Our ETI. First Vision. Congrats, Eogard.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's you.
Won the roll aim.
Thank you.
It's been
Because even though we pick on him, we
Shroud
love him.
of the Born of the High.
I rolled a fucking 2 on that.
Don't worry, it
I've
doesn't.
rolled a 2 and a 3 tonight.
It doesn't
on my
matter rolls.
items.
Dome, we have that down for you, buddy.
Awesome.
Go.
Eo, what tier pieces do you have right now?
Oh, is that Priode?
The shroud is I mean, it's probably the healers, but yeah, it's a big ticket item, so it
Well,
doesn't go to rolls.
yes.
Yeah, get rid of my Karazhan cape.
Yay, Karazhan cape.
Yeah, it served me well.
And Chest Guard is Prep Paladin. Congrats, EO. Just kidding.
Use all 5 pieces, Heart?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good. Now, if only we can get the damn warlock, the priest can finally get some stuff.
Congrats, Mick Breezy.
Survey says no.
Nice.
Watch the Karazhan portal.
Yeah, goddamn.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Come on.
Karazhan's
Yeah.
nice this time.
Thanks everybody for the extra 25 minutes tonight. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Del, you don't have me to compete with almost all the gear. I only need shoulders, so.
It's the other
You're-
warlock
you're
I'm
gonna-
worried about.
Yeah. You're gonna have to hate on the other warlocks.
You want your helm, EO?
Not to mention all these damn
Yes. Run.
Hey guys, I want to say thank you. You guys, I'm really proud of you guys. We definitely slept through it. No one got upset. No one got pissed. We pushed through.